So we are going over the take-home quiz. This is number 4. And we just said that if we could solve for y, we would be able to get x. So we're using law of sines to do that. So now I have all this stuff. What mode should I be in? Degrees, of course. So 4 times sine 11 divided by sine of 13. Yeah.
When you have that, you're going to have that formula sheet?
That's law of sines is on your reference sheet, yes. So now I have the value of y is 3.39. So now I can just do sine. So sine of 24 equals opposite over hypotenuse, x over 3.39. And then I just solve for x.
Oh, that's a good no-brainer.
That's it. If you have the diagram, it's not so bad. So x ends up being about 1.38. Guys, remember the units that we're in. We're in miles, right? And we're talking about the height of a plane. So those of you that are giving me like 500, that makes no sense. What plane is 500 miles up in the air? Not a plane, a rocket maybe, but not a plane. 1.38 is your answer. Are there any other ones that anybody wants me to do out from the take-home? Well, just real 8, sure.
Only one I just didn't put an answer for number 6. I did work, didn't search one.
2 points A and B are on opposite sides of a building. A surveyor chooses a third point C. Okay, so basically what I have in 8 is just a triangle. I've got an A, a B, and a C. So let's see. A, B, C. Okay, so point C is 79 yards from B. So this is 79. It is 97 yards from A, and angle ACB is 63.3. How far apart are A and B to the nearest yard? Okay, so there's my basic diagram, and I'm just going to use what to solve for x?
The sine law,
Side angle side, I don't know.
Law of cosines.
Why law of cosines and not law of sines?
Sine, I would need to be able to solve for another angle. But I have no, yeah.
Is this diagram looking top down on the building? Or what's...
Yeah, I guess so. The whole building stuff, I think, is just kind of there to throw you off. You just have these 3 points that are these measurements away from each other.
Yeah, no. I did my diagram like it was looking like side profile, sort of. Like you were on ground level looking at it.
Okay.
It's confusing and really stupid.
Okay.
So, yeah. No,
All right. Yeah. So, just make your triangles. All of these are really just triangles at the end of the day. So, now I need to solve for this missing side. So that law of cosines, which, yes, is on your reference sheet, is going to be x squared equals 97 squared plus 79 squared minus 2 times 97 times 79 times the cosine of the angle in the middle, 63.3.
that is just...
So you're going to do all that math. Don't forget that you need to take the square root of that to get just x.
At the end.
Right. Or you can do it first. So you can do square root and then type all this stuff in. That's what I like to do, because I like to do everything in one step. 97 squared, 79 squared, minus 2 times 97. Sure. Times cosine 63.3. I get 93.6.
I messed with it.
Which again, ladies and gentlemen, think about your numbers. That's a reasonable answer for this problem, given these two sides.
That makes sense.
Right? If you were getting like 0.6, Really? That's gonna be 0.6? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
I did the same work, but I got a different answer.
Are we just off by a little bit or a lot of it?
Well, sides just had to equal
Well,
one.
I got 125, but it's, I did this, I don't know what I did wrong.
All the sides.
If you remind me, I'll give you 2 points back.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions from the quiz? Yeah. 3. I'm glad that you asked this. There's one on your test almost identical to this. To find the distance AB across a river, a distance BC is laid off to one side of the river. It's found that B is that, C is that. Okay, so you have some river. You're trying to find the distance AB across the river. They have laid some BC over on the side. So again, I'm really just making triangles. BC is 1,262 meters. Angle B is 113 degrees. Angle C is 14.1. Find AB.
Find AB. So we can use the law of sine.
Yes, this time you can use law of sines because
So
I
it's
can
gonna be-
find that angle, so I need to start with that.
1,262 over 14.1.
No, that's got to be over this angle, sine of this angle. It's always the one across from it.
So we don't know.
Right, well, we're finding it right now, right? Because we have these two.
How do we, add them up and then.
52.9.
Now we.
Right, so now we do the sine, 1262,
Yeah.
over the sine of the angle it's across from, right? So 52.9
Times.
equals, and then we want this one. So now we have the side over the sine of its angle.
Bada bing, bada boom.
That's it. Now you just solve for x.
So it's gonna be sine. I don't know my I have a calculator right here. Let's see what we get.
Plug this in.
This is what I get. See if you get the same thing.
Go watch. Come to the test.
385.5. 4 points. 0.466.
Sure.
Yeah, to make kids and get a couple points back. I did everything right. I just had sine of 53.9 instead of 52.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you 2 back. How's that? Anything else from the quiz?
Yeah, let's just go for all of it.
No.
Well, if you, I have a practice test, and that covers some of the same things. And that practice test, it's literally the same thing. I just hit new numbers.
All right.
So tomorrow, when you ask me how many questions are there, it's the same number that's on the practice test today.
Do it. So you should
Yeah.
hand
What
us
was the
this.
answer to number 7?
7's answer was 950.
Okay.
Okay, so